gentlemen, here, episode number 112.
Hi, everybody.
Burns and Berman, and
Yes,
we
sir.
are just about 30 hours away
30 hours.
from Ravens Chiefs.
How do you feel, man?
I am so excited.
I mean, this is your big show. Like, for me, it's just like, Ravens Chiefs, I love having that opening game of the year. But, for me, it's just like, all right, it is what it is.
It's a good matchup to start the year.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more than that.
Yeah.
For me, I have been waiting for this day since late January.
Yeah.
This is, I think there is so much. I think the fan base wants this win more than the team does in terms of who we're going to beat. Like, I think it would do a lot more for this fan base's confidence than it would for the actual, like, morale of the team. Because I think that,
Yeah.
it's new year, new team type of a thing. You got to get back, all that. For this fan base, God.
You need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, when you lose to them in, what was it? Yeah, the AFC Championship, it's kind of like, you got to go in there and take care of business.
In a game that we should have won because we were the better team.
Yep. You should have. And today, I cannot do an episode on Friday, so today I will be making all of my picks for this Sunday NFL slate. And
so no Burns and Berman this Friday.
Yeah, the entire weekend I'll be making all my picks today. So I'm ready to get rolling with it, man. This is going to probably take a while, so.
Myself and Michael will obviously be live tomorrow for Ravens Chiefs. We will be live for Sunday Night Football. We will be live for Monday Night Football, as we always do. We always do all three in week one. Yep. The other weeks, we kind of just do one or two. But week one, we always do all three. So we'll be live for Thursday night, Monday night, and Sunday night on Twitch. And also, we'll be live for the kickoff show, which is going to be at 8. No. It will be at 8 a.m. Eastern, not 9.
Wow, 10. Joshua's got to get up early, dude.
8 a.m. Eastern, because Michael has a very busy Sunday ahead of him. He has multiple different places to be. So he has moved the kickoff show to 8 a.m. And I am going to call this right now. We will play this clip on Monday. He will not be awake at 8 a.m. He will be late for the kickoff show. I will tell you that right now. I will predict that right now.
Okay, you better be accurate, because that would be...
Well, now what's going to happen is I'm going to be late.
Yeah.
But...
dude, just set your alarm, get up, shower, and then get ready to go.
Let's go.
Are you a morning shower or a night shower guy, though?
Usually night.
I'm a morning guy. Every morning. But all right, yeah, let's get into it right away.
But, yes, we'll be live from Michigan, Texas as well. We got a busy weekend of games.
Yeah, we do have a busy weekend.
We are doing Thursday night, Saturday at noon, Sunday night, Monday night. Football is back. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Also, tomorrow, well, actually, really tonight, the game polls on Instagram for Ravens Chiefs will be up. All the other game polls will be up on Saturday. So make sure you guys vote on that on our Instagram. Our fans are the defending champions of our pick'em all 3 years that we've done this. So maybe this is the year that either myself or Michael or Burns wins this.
Who won last year?
Out of us three?
The fans did. Yeah, but didn't I win out of us three?
Yes, you did.
Bingo. You see, guys, Daddy's home. My first year ever doing it with the Next, and Daddy's home. And that's how it's going to be for a long time.
We will see. I will make my pick for Packers-Eagles as well, just because.
On here?
Obviously be done on bye.
Sweet.
All
right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's get things going.
You give the intros for each game. You give the intros.
This is the only game, actually, it's one of two games where I actually will be giving my pick out here. Ravens-Chiefs. Rematch of the AFC Championship game. This is so huge. Now, you're going to see here, and this is the only game we have these tickers here for. You'll see on the kickoff show all the other ones, but something you're going to see. The Ravens are very, very good in week one. They are 7-1 in their last 8 week one games. In the month of September, You got this right here. I mean, Harbaugh's 12-4. It's the third best all-time week 1 coach.
I hate all this talk that Josh is doing right now. I hate it.
So you got all that. But Ravens Chiefs.
I hate that whole spiel that you just went on. Not because I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs. I have the Baltimore Ravens.
You hate it because you're picking the Ravens.
Yes, I hate it because I'm picking the Ravens. And the more you talk about how good they are week 1, the more likely they are to lose, Joshua. How do you not know about this? You got to get it out of the window. Get that graphic, all of that, never show it again. Just get it out of your head. It's gone. Gone. Less than 30 hours, almost 24 hours away. But I have the Baltimore Ravens winning this game 28-14.
Wow.
30-14. Update it. 30-14. I think the Ravens go in there and they handle fucking business.
That would be incredible.
This is I'm literally just J.O.ing you right now, telling you
that would be.
I think it's unfinished
best
business
case scenario
in Kansas City, and Kansas City's going to have a bad week 1, and yeah, that's going to be basically it. That's my pick. What about you, Joshua Buck? I just made his whole year, guys. Somebody check
genuinely from a genuinely like unbiased standpoint and just neutral. I think this game is a complete toss-up. So I don't do this often, but I'm going to straight up let my fandom break the tie and pick the Ravens. Because I really think from an unbiased, like this can really go either way and it's a complete toss-up.
Yeah.
But I have been waiting for this for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pick against this.
You can't do it, dude. You've been thinking since you're the first game of the year. You've been thinking about this since the schedule came out.
Yeah.
Before.
And I, from the beginning, said that this was going to be the week 1 game. A lot of people thought it'd be Houston. I said, no, it's going to be this. And so, yeah. I'm going to say I definitely think it's going to be a close game.
I don't.
That would be greght. But I'm going to say.
Please. I need you guys to handle some fucking business.
28-27 Ravens.
28-27, a 1-point thriller.
Yep.
In Kansas City.
Yep.
Okay.
No more banners or tickers because I didn't have time to make them, but we'll have them for Sunday. In Sao Paulo, Brazil. Once again, Burns will be making. Actually, I'm doing this pick though. Packers, Eagles. I wonder where Burns is going to go with this.
Eagles 90-0.
90-0. Is this your lock of the week?
Oh, that feels so good to do that again, dude. Yes, it is my lock of the week. Yes, that is my lock of the week as well. No, it's not actually. No, it's not.
Okay.
If I had 2 lock of the weeks, that would be my second one. But no, that's not my lock of the week. Eagles 90-1. They get a
90-1. The NFL's first ever 1-point safety.
Yes, the first ever 1-point safety.
Happening in the NFL's first ever game in Brazil.
Yes, it's going to be history made.
So much history will be made on Friday.
But realistically, talking about this game, no. The Packers suck balls week 1. They are terrible week 1. Even every single Packers fan will admit that. And the Eagles just got better. The Eagles are pissed off. Eagles go in there and handle business. Simple.
This is the only other game I'm going to make my pick for. The rest of you got to tune in to the kickoff show at 8 a.m. Eastern on Sunday on Twitch. But I will give you this pick now. I'm going to say Philadelphia wins.
Handles business, baby. Attaboy, Josh.
I'll say 31. Yeah, they did win week 1 last year. I'll say 31-21.
31-21. Okay. Yeah, the Packers did win week 1 last year, but that game never happened. It didn't count. I don't think that you guys remember that.
I definitely remember.
No, it didn't.
All right. Sunday. I have not really looked at the slate except for when I was putting it into the spreadsheet.
I looked at it this morning. I did my picks this morning on Stop the BS, which go and listen to that at 7 p.m. if you're not. We go through all of our games of the week. Me, Swank, and G-Fed. It's a great episode. Go and listen to that. But a lot of good games, a lot of bad games. A lot of bad. That was my general focus of it.
A lot of interesting matchups, though, for sure.
Yes.
But I will remind you, you need a lock of the week and you need an upset of the week, you must pick at least one team that is 3.5 points or bigger.
Okay, I didn't look at a lot of spreads. I might have to look through and see if
I have not looked at any of the spreads, to be honest. But
I'm gonna
3.5 points or
we'll
bigger.
just go through all my picks, and hopefully I do have hopefully I do have an upset of the week. Hopefully I do. But
starting things off, this is a good one. Steelers Falcons.
Steelers
Steelers at Falcons.
Steelers Falcons. Let's go. Who the fuck did I pick? Steelers. Oh yeah, no, I picked the Steelers. Steelers go in there just because I'm trying to forget about my reasoning here. Fuck. I'm trying to remember at least. Steelers go in there because we all agreed earlier on the show that this is going to be a grimy football game. It's Kirk Cousins' first game, and it's just going to be a bit shaky in Atlanta. It's going to take a couple weeks for this offense to really settle in, be with each other, and who wins grimy football games?
Pittsburgh.
The Pittsburgh Steelers. Give me the Steelers to win this game 10-7.
I love his score predictions. All right.
No, it's a grimy football game.
This is a sneaky, really good game. Cardinals at Bills.
Cardinals at Bills. Yes, this is a sneaky good game, but I don't think it's that good because the Bills are going to go in there actually, and they're going to win by 20 points. So give me the Bills to win this game 40-20. Marvin Harrison Jr. has 2 touchdowns.
All right.
Write that with the score. Marvin Harrison Jr. 2 touchdowns.
I'll put a little one of those Google
Sheets. That's real
comments.
news.
Wait. Comment. Marv 2 touchdowns. There you go. All right. Wonder where you're going here. I do want to hear your legitimate thoughts, though, about this game. Titans at Bears. You're obviously picking the Bears. And you should.
The
Bears should win this game.
Joshua. I'm picking them as my lock of the week. That's what I saved it for. The Chicago Bears are the lock of the week at home at Soldier Field. No pressure. There is no pressure in this game at all against the Tennessee Titans.
Disagree with that.
I disagree with you heavily. There's no pressure. None.
If you lose.
Not really. They're 4.5-point favorites. It's not like
if you lose. You're telling me you don't show up on Monday incredibly pissed off. And rightfully so.
No.
Really? I will hold you to that. I don't think they'll lose, but if they
last year was way different. Last year, week 1, way different.
I agree.
The stakes were high that day. That day, if the Chicago Bears lost that game to the Green Bay Packers, which they did, the season was over right there. This year?
I agree. No. And I'm not saying that about it.
No, this year it's different because also the Bears play 7 Tennessee Titan clones the first 9 weeks of the season, where they are winnable games and we could go in there and just get to business. If Caleb looks a little bit shaky, it happens. Rookie quarterback, first game. That's my personal opinion about this. I'm not going into it with a lot of stress. I'm not. If they win, I'm very happy. In the Bears.
What is it that you want to see from Chicago in this game?
What I want to see is 28 points on the board. That, if it's a dream scenario, at least 28 points on the board, maybe 7 of it from the defense, maybe 7. But everything else, offense working, and it looks fun. I want the offense to look fun. Maybe a trick play or 2 in there, even if they work or not. Oh, when I walk into the stadium, I'll be stressing out. I'll be like, shit. But at the same time, it is not even close. Not even close to as much stress as last year. I was shitting bricks.
I agree with that.
I was shitting bricks watching that game. And I was so mad. I was so mad after that Bears-Packers game that after the game, all my friends stayed in the city. I Ubered back home. My one buddy came with me. Everybody else stayed out. I Ubered all the way back home. It was like an hour and a half long Uber sitting in traffic. Just went back home.
So what is your score pick, though?
100-0. I mean, dude, if we're having fun, like it's 100-0. But no, legitimate. I'll give a legitimate score prediction for this game. I'll go 35-20.
Burns lock of the week right there.
Lock of the week, 35-20, Bears win.
This
Because,
is going
dude,
to
I'm
be a
not
very
that worried.
popular.
That's another reason it's not very stressful. I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
I'm not. I mean, dude,
Well,
if
no,
we
have
lose,
score margin. We do have a score margin category
yes.
that Burns did not care about last year.
No, and I still won't care about it whatsoever. Like, that does not matter to me. That's irrelevant. And Michael will always try and, like, shove it down my throat. I'm just like, dude, I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Here's
Every
going to be a
time
very
he hits
popular
it.
lock of the week pick. I would say in a survivor pool, this might be a good team to use. Patriots at Bengals.
Give me the Patriots here. I'm kidding.
Really?
That's a joke. That's a prank. Give me the Bengals to go in there and win by. I think they'll cover, but I think it's going to be a little bit closer. And I think that Bengals offense is going to be a little bit shaky. Give me the Bengals to win 24-10.
Here's the thing. I agree that Cincinnati's going to win. I don't see them losing. But, yeah, I don't know. I have to really look at this slate before I decide on my lock of the week. And obviously, I have until Sunday morning to change it. But this is probably the game I'm most confident in a winner. But I don't think it's going to be your biggest point margin of the week. Like, I think that Bill Belichick has joined Instagram. No way.
Really?
Remember when he called it InstaFace? Or it's not Insta Chat and Snap Face. That's what he called it.
What is he going to post on Instagram?
I don't know, but I am absolutely following him.
Just Bill Belichick being Bill Belichick?
He is very busy this year, by the way.
He is. Yeah, he joined that media company as well.
Yeah. No, the Bengals always start out slow, though. That's true. So you said 24-10, though. That's a
24-10
good score.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a really fun game here in the AFC South. Texans at Colts.
Oh, yes. Okay. Texans, Colts. This made me think for a second. There is so much hype around the Colts, and especially Anthony Richardson.
What is the spread of this game?
I believe. Take a guess before I actually see it.
Houston by 3.
Houston by 3. And it is Houston by 3. Good job, Joshua.
So not enough to be an upset of the week, though.
Yes, it's not enough.
3.5.
Well, the question is, I've been saying that everybody's been talking about the Colts like crazy. It's been everywhere. Every fucking news outlet this whole offseason. Anthony Richardson this, Anthony Richardson that. It's a bit too much. It's a bit too much, and the Texans are going to go in there, and they're going to roll in this game. Give me the Texans.
Everything you just said is true times 1,000 about Houston.
Yeah, it is, but there's actual hype around Houston.
Okay. I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying.
I think the Colts will be fine. But when you see people saying that they're winning that division, no. Houston is going to run that division for a long time. CJ Stroud might fuck around and win MVP this year. I don't think that's crazy to say that. This team is going to be good. This team's going to be great. Give me the Texans to win it 30-24. Close one. Close one, but the Texans pull it out and high scoring. Ooh. Anthony Richardson has a good day.
Here's an interesting one. Not necessarily because there shouldn't be like a pick here, but this is one that caught my eye. Depending on the spread, I might look at Jaguars at Dolphins.
Oh shit!
What is the spread?
Well, guess what? The Jags are plus 3.5, and I already have this as my upset of the week. I picked it earlier. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars, not because I think they're going to win this game. I think they're going to lose. But I am doing this as a thing of trust. I'm going to bet on the Jaguars. I'm going to pick them in all my leagues, everything. And if they lose this fucking game, I'm out. This is my last test. Even though like they should lose this game, if they do, I'm done. I'm done with the Jags. I'm done. Last season, over the past couple of years, they've caused me too much harm. Way too much harm. And I want to know if I'm sold on them or not, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things, and that's why I am with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Give me them winning 45-42. and it's an offensive show. And Trevor Lawrence shows that he's actually a good quarterback and not just some yuppie guy who has
I've
luck.
never heard anyone say the word yuppie except for you, ever.
Dude, it's a very popular term. Actually, if you look up one of Zach Bryan,
seriously, I have never heard anyone say it except for you, and you say it all the time.
Zach
Nobody
Bryan
else.
said it in one of his new songs.
Who?
Zach Bryan. He just said in one of his new songs. Well, it's kind of because I created the word, not really, but the new meaning of it that I use personally, because me and my sister, my grandfather used to say it all the time. And we thought that it was the funniest thing ever. So we started calling our dogs yuppies, and it just kind of spread on. So yeah, that's where it came from. Nobody will ever know the true meaning besides me, though. The real meaning.
Okay.
Yeah. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
That was, I don't even know.
Inspirational. I know.
By the way, looking at the odds, I'm looking at on the odds on Real, so I don't know where they use. But the options for upset of the week according to Real, some of these odds don't look real, but like at all. But like the Falcons are favored by 3.5. Can you check that? Is that true?
I use the DraftKings machine for this. Yeah, Falcons are favored by 3.5.
Bills by 6.5.
Yeah, that's real.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the options right now for upset of the week would be Steelers over Falcons, Cardinals over Bills, Jaguars over Dolphins, Panthers over Saints, Broncos over Seahawks, Commanders over Bucks, Rams over Lions. Those are your options right now.
Yeah.
But you already picked. So
yep, I already did. All right.
Moving on now to Panthers at Saints.
Oh, this is a shitty game. It sucks so much. Give me the Saints to win.
Learned your lesson
by
on New Orleans, I see.
$100. Yeah, wasn't that like my most picked team last year?
Yeah.
For a while it was.
That was one of the first and very few complete disagreements we had last year was us talking about the Saints. I never liked them. They went 9-8, by the way.
They were pretty good. I told you.
But when you watched the Saints, that
they
was
sucked.
not a 9-8 football team.
No, they suck, but they're scrappy.
I guess their defense.
And this year, I'm not that big on the Saints. This year,
shouldn't be.
Just wait till I tell you my Super Bowl winner, and then you'll be real upset with me.
All right, what is your score?
My score for this game is the Saints to win 25-15. Don't ask how it happens. It just does.
All right. Ignoring the score, Saints by 10, I kind of like.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones. What a matchup. Vikings at Giants.
Yeah, it is a matchup. And as you know, I don't like both of these teams. I fucking hate the New York Giants so much. I hate
their fan base. We've talked about this so many times on here. They have the most underrated, annoying fan base in the NFL.
Like, it might be the most annoying.
Nobody talks about them in terms of an annoying fan base. They are right up there, if not the top. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Compare them to Dallas and Philly, who everyone likes to talk about. At least from a personal standpoint, on personal interactions, I have had much worse experiences with Giants fans than Eagles or Cowboys fans. And it's not particularly close.
Josh, you're hitting it fucking nail on the head.
It is not particularly close.
No, it's not at all, dude. They're the fucking worst. But
out of the Eagles and Cowboys, everyone talks about how bad their fan bases are. Nowhere near as bad as the Giants.
Dude, out of all my years on fucking TikTok, I've told this story so many times, is the worst hate that I've ever fucking gotten from a fan base, ever, was the New York Giants after the Bears played them in week 4 and lost to them. That was the worst hate I ever got from a fan base. Ever.
The only game against an NFC opponent Lamar Jackson has ever lost was that incredibly fluky game a couple years ago against the Giants. It's the only time Lamar has ever lost against an NFC opponent.
And dude,
should still be undefeated.
It sucks, dude. It sucks so much. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Minnesota Vikings here. That defense got better.
Yeah.
They work very well. I can't believe that this is basically a pick 'em, essentially. Like, that's pretty wild to me. I think that Minnesota goes in there and they are just like, all right, fuck this. And they beat the shit out of them.
Think so.
Yeah. Give me them. Give me the Vikings to win 17-7. It's going to be one of those games where it
What a
looks like
blowout.
they got the shit beat out of them, but they didn't. No, 17-7.
I know. That's what I said. What a blowout.
Yeah. No, but it's going to be one of those games where it's like they won, but not on the scoreboard, you know?
I looked at this slate. I haven't really looked at the slate. I just kind of put it in the spreadsheet. This is the first time I'm actually really thinking about a lot of these games. This is one where I feel like I'm going to something I talked about on here last year, and I'm going to mention again, is week 1 is the biggest liar in the world. You do not want to overreact to week 1. Ever.
Yep.
Because it is the biggest liar in the world is week 1. Been saying it for years. You don't want to overreact, but you don't want to underreact either to week 1. And this is a game where I feel like I might wind up overreacting to.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Raiders and the Chargers. Because I really want to know. Because these are two teams I feel like have the opportunity to kind of. They both have a weird ceiling.
Show that there's some real ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least not completely awful.
Mm-hmm.
Difference between being a real one and not being like. You have the opportunity to show me you're not a bottom 5 team in the NFL.
Yeah. And for this game, I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Who's got it better than us?
Yo. A lot of people have it better than them right now currently, but I feel like they have it a little bit better than the Raiders. Just because it's Herbert, man.
Yeah.
It's Herbert, man. That's really it. I feel like Harbaugh will go in there. They'll help out. It will be good. It will be good.
JK?
Yeah. And give me for my score on this one, how about we roll with a little 35-20.
I like this prediction.
35-20. Yeah, that could be real news. That actually could be real news. Yeah, that's not a bad pick.
I like that.
That could be.
What'd you say?
35-20.
35-20. All right. Super Bowl 48 rematch. Broncos Seahawks.
I wish that I had like 3 locks of the week because I would use all 3 on this game. Give me the Seattle.
About Seattle this year?
Dude, McDonald's going to make that defense into a fucking powerhouse. It's going to be nuts. I think Seattle's just going to be mid overall, but their defense is going to like be spectacular.
Okay.
So I'm rolling with Seattle in this game. Give me them 14-7 because their offense, I feel like, and the Broncos defense isn't the end of the world.
All right, 14-7.
14-7.
Here's another really interesting matchup and the broadcasting debut of Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. The Cowboys and the Browns. Yeah. This is a fun game.
So, talking about this game last night.
This is a really fun game.
Last night, let me break this down to you. I don't know why. So, do you like when you sleep, do you remember your dreams at all?
Very, very, very rarely, almost never.
Okay, me too. And it was one of those days where it happened. I woke up and I like remembered it a little bit and I'm like, shit, right? For some reason, I was trying to chase down one of my roommates that I live with.
Where's the spread in this game?
But listen to this, Josh. Listen to this. For some reason, I was trying to chase down one of my roommates with $10 to give to him to place a bet for me. For some reason, I couldn't do that. That I had the absolute lock. I swear to God, like this is 100% real. And you want to know what the bet was?
What?
Dak over on passing yards and Ezekiel Elliott over on rushing yards. That was it. That was it. So I think I have to go with the flow with that And I picked the Dallas Cowboys earlier, and I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys again today.
The Browns are actually favored.
And I know they are. And I actually picked him. I went on my betting app and I put $10. It was only $10. I don't know why. It was only $10 if it was like the lock of the century. But I threw $10 on that bet. Dak and Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, it might be a prophecy. Maybe I'll do it again. But Dak and Ezekiel Elliott over on rushing yards, and it's placed.
Yes, because none of the ownership stuff is official. So none of that stuff is if that's all if he becomes part owner. That's not official yet. None of that's been approved.
Yeah. So
what was your score for the Cowboys?
Give me the Cowboys to win 28-21.
28-21.
Keep it simple, 7-point game.
Them boys. All right.
And I love Dallas too.
Yeah.
I love those Cowboys. My Super Bowl winner hasn't played yet throughout these predictions.
Yeah, because here are the Washington Commanders taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Exactly, dude. Oh my God. How'd you know?
Yep.
Yeah, this game is kind of a shitter. I think that Jane Daniels, I think that he'll be good, but he's gonna have he's gonna be a little bit iffy.
Do you think he'll be good this year?
Towards the end. Towards the end of this year. But give me the Buccaneers to kind of roll in this game. And do their job. They go in there. Baker Mayfield looks good. They look like a fun team. That's what I want to see out of the Bucs. Because that's what they were last year.
I want to see that they're the same team from last year.
Yes, that's what I want to see. Because it was fun. I enjoyed watching.
Tell me that it wasn't a fluke, though.
Yes, exactly. And that's what I think they're going to do here. It's either going to be that or Jane Daniels just somehow fucking shines. It's going to be one of those two options. And he beats them. Which I honestly hope that doesn't happen because then Caleb's going to actually have to fight like really hard to win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I feel like Marv has Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, because there's a friend named Marvin Harrison Jr. who's not a friend. And he'll try and he might steal that trophy out of Caleb's hands like Kanye West and Taylor Swift.
I don't think he's even going to steal it. I think he's going to win it outright because he's going to have an amazing year.
Yeah, but I am going to take the Bucs in this game, and the Bucs to go in there and have some fun, and hopefully, as you said, look like the same team as last year.
Yeah,
and
see how much this was.
Yes, give us some good joy. Give us some good joy. That's what I really want to see. They're a fun team. They're a likable team. I love Baker Mayfield. Always have. Always will. And that's all I want to see Baker do. So yeah,
what's the score?
My score is going to be Bucs 20, Commanders 16.
Close game.
Missed extra point.
Sunday Night Football. We will be live for this one on Twitch. And it is a playoff rematch. This is going to be a great game. The Rams.
Yeah, this will be fun. This game is going to be very interesting. Ford Field is going to be fucking rocking. Ford Field is going to be rocking. That place is going to be a madhouse. And I really, like, from the bottom of my heart, guys, I want to pick the Rams. I want to pick the Rams from the bottom of my heart. Because, honestly, this year, dude, I made a video about it. I'm kind of rooting for a Lions hate watch a little bit more than a Packers one. I think we talked about this, too.
I'm the one who put that idea in your head because I was talking about Cincy.
And I'm like, shit, dude, that sounds kind of cool. And if there is going to be a true hate watch for the Lions, it's not going to be week 1. Give me Detroit to go in there at home, do the job. And their annoying fans are going to like start JOing in the stands and be like, oh my God, we're winning the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, it's been 1 year. Yeah.
What's your score?
2-1. That's my score. And it's possible, I think.
No, it's not. 6-1 is possible.
6-1. No, that's too big of a win. Give me 3-2.
That's possible.
Yeah, 3-2.
Right.
And it's just a shit show of a game.
All right. We'll also be live for this.
Has my Super Bowl contender played yet? Do you think that my Super Bowl team has played yet?
I am fairly confident in who I think your Super Bowl pick is going to be.
Because they have not played yet, and we are about to see which game.
Well, this is the last game, so.
Yes, here we go.
And I'm fairly confident in, like, I'm not surprised. I'm already kind of
My Super Bowl team that I officially picked, and it will either be the worst pick or the best pick of my life, plays in this game. And I also have them winning this week.
Well, Jets at Niners. Here you go.
Let's go, San Fran.
Whoa.
Just kidding. Give me those fucking New York Jets, baby. It's going to be nice. It's going to be awesome. They're going to win this game by 17 points to start off the season. I swear to God. They're going to win this game in San Fran by 17 points.
Connor Burns, the Aaron Rodgers fanboy, is one of the craziest plot twists in NFL
It's
history.
not. It's just they're going to be good. They're going to be good. They're going to be good.
I actually have one.
I actually had like a long conversation. I forget who it was a while ago. Like, what would you do if Rodgers left? And I always thought about it. And the goal was hopefully if Jordan Love fucking sucked, then become the biggest Rodgers fanboy of all time. And that would be like the ultimate troll job ever. Because then the Packers would be without their quarterback and Rodgers would be shining in New York. And they would all be like crying and complaining nonstop. And it would be beautiful. But also at the same time, I decided to get a little bit more serious. But the Jets are so fun. And I've always liked the Jets too. I always have. Ever since I was a little kid, I've talked about it. Every fucking Sunday, the 3 p.m. slate comes on, and you got Mark Sanchez playing against Tom Brady. Now, they would usually lose, but I would always root for the Jets because I hated the Patriots. And I fell in love with the fucking Jets. My 3 favorite teams in the NFL is Bears all the way to the ceiling. Right below them is whoever plays the Packers, and then all the way down at the bottom is the Cowboys and the Jets. Those are my 2 other favorite teams. And yeah, who the fuck, dude? My phone is like imploding, but it's like exploding. But
what's your score, by the way?
My score on this game is going to be 35-22.
35.
No, that math is horrible. Hold on.
That is not 17.
Yeah. 35-18. There we go.
There you go.
35-18. Yep.
All right. Once again, you will get all of my picks, all of Michael's picks. You will get them Sunday morning, bright and early at 8 a.m. Eastern. We will be live for Thursday Night Football tomorrow night on Twitch. Make sure you tune in. You will almost definitely not get a notification for it because Twitch is annoying.
But Josh, what's like your routine tomorrow, like during the day? Like, what are you doing before this game? What's your plan?
Realistically, like, I want to give you a fun answer and be like, yeah, there's not. Realistically, I'm going to be sitting around just waiting. Realistically, like, I want to give you a better answer than that. The realistic answer is I'm going to be sitting around watching Ravens videos on YouTube all day. And right before kickoff, because I've played in the past. This guy, Simply AS10, who is one of the best video editors I've ever seen. He always makes every week he makes a Ravens hype video. And he made one for this game. And it came out like a week and a half ago, and I bookmarked it.
Yeah.
I've been saving it. I'm watching it tomorrow, right before the game.
Oh my God.
That's pretty much my only plan all day.
Just hang out and just wait.
Oh, okay. I have a digital media class in the morning, but I'll be home by 11:15.
And then just waiting all day. Then you're just.
And the game's at 8:15, 8:20.
That's so rough. Till 8 o'clock, dude.
8:22.
What time does the pregame show come on to get ready for it?
I don't know. When does Football Night in America start? I don't know.
I have no idea. But I'm just
probably 7.
God, because tomorrow I got a busy day. I mean,
probably 7.
Obviously, I'm watching the game. I will be at Buffalo Wild Wings watching the game in a secret location. I'm traveling tomorrow. I have a 3-hour drive ahead of me. But it's not really that secret of a location, but yeah. But I am driving, and I will be ass in seat inside of Buffalo Wild Wings watching the Ravens go in there and get the fucking business and win that game by a lot of points.
I would be so happy.
Dude, you know how cool that would be? I literally call you and like celebrate.
Ugh,
because I also have a big balls bet on the Baltimore Ravens tomorrow. and they're going to come through. They will. My two big bets of the weekend, I'll say it on here right now. I mean, all I have is till Friday. I haven't actually placed bets for the NFL slate on Sunday yet, but I have the Eagles -2.5 and the Baltimore Ravens to win outright. I didn't even touch the fucking points. I don't want the points in this game. I want the Baltimore Ravens to win this game outright because they will. They'll go in there.
There is one player who has been waiting all offseason for this moment. And it just so happens to be the only Ravens white jersey that I have, which is what we're wearing. We're wearing the all whites.
Mm-hmm.
This man. Right here.
Sure.
Right here. This guy has been waiting all off season.
Do you know I drafted Zay Flowers in fantasy last night?
Yeah, I drafted him in every single league that I could.
I'm so happy to have him.
He might be my number one player that I wanted in all of fantasy this year because I think he's gonna have an amazing season.
I am actually so happy to have him on my team. It's not even funny. I got him so late too. Nobody else was picking him up, dude. Everybody was passing him over. I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? I'm like, yeah, give me Zay all day. He's gonna be fun. He's gonna be really fun. He might be our first touchdown prop tomorrow. I don't know. Either him or Andrews. Either him or Andrews is going to be first touchdown prop.
I saw this on Twitter the other day. I don't care if it goes for 0 yards. I don't care if he loses 3 yards. Derrick Henry's first carry is going to be so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Just seeing Lamar hand the ball to Derrick Henry, even if he loses 3 yards, is going to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah. How do you think I feel? It's not as cool, but when I see Keenan Allen's first catch as a Bear, it's going to be like, yeah, that's pretty fucking sweet. I'm so pumped.
How about Caleb's first completion?
Well, we already saw that during preseason.
I don't count that.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be cool too. But I mean, I was trying to compare Josh to a player who's already in the NFL, not a rookie. That's a completely different conversation.
Okay.
Dude, when I see Keenan Allen just do one of his fucking run a beautiful route and just do a little toe tap catch on the sideline. Oh, I'm so pumped for Keenan, even though he probably won't be here for that long. He's going to be fun. You see what DJ said on Hard Knocks last night?
I did not get to watch. I watched the first 5 minutes.
That he would love to retire a Bear, and he loves the possibility of it, and he loves this city.
I mean, he just signed a massive deal to stay there.
Yeah, he just bought a house because that's what it was at the end, was DJ showing off his new house.
Oh, nice.
And it's a fucking crib, dude. That place is a crib.
I'm sure.
Dude, Eberflus's house is literally my dream house when I'm older. From what they showed on Hard Knocks, right on Lake Michigan, massive backyard, a big just outdoor hangout spot. That's literally my dream house that he lives in.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's beautiful. He's a beekeeper, by the way. You'll see a little bit about that.
Interesting.
And Caitlin Clark cameo.
Nice.
Yeah. But it was pretty cool. It was a decent episode. That whole series, dude, Hard Knocks, it was the perfect length. I didn't need any more. I thought that it was the perfect length. I got a bit sick of it by the end. Will also be as the McCaskies went in there and they kind of broke Hard Knocks. No cursing, nothing really out of pocket. When they had to play
that was the McCaskies for sure?
Yeah. No, it was the McCaskey family. That's what all the news outlets said, at least, is that they went in there and said no cursing.
Hello, everyone. Surprised to see me here? Well, I am too. Over the past few months and not being with a team, I haven't had the opportunity to express my thoughts at a moment's notice. So now I'm changing that. I tried to join Snapface. I decided this was a good place for me to land so I could talk to you and share what I'm up to because there's a lot going on. So here I am. Hello, Instaface. See you soon. Hello, everyone.
He's so funny. Every time you see him, he's hilarious.
He's making his presence known now, dude.
Belichick is going to be. I will never forget because I'm a massive NFL history nerd, and the NFL 100 all-time team, and that was so cool. But Bill Belichick was the analyst with Chris Collinsworth when they did that show. Bill Belichick has been on a person on TV one time. You know what happened? He won an Emmy.
Yeah.
He's good at this.
Dude, when I saw a video of him, I think it was from that breaking down Walter Payton film. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. That was spectacular. That was fucking sweet.
And no, for us though, because he grew up in Annapolis, Maryland. His dad, legendary Navy coach. He grew up in this area. He grew up a Baltimore Colts fan, and he's like the same age as my grandfather. I think he's a little younger. So hearing him, or especially the NFL 100 show, breaking down Johnny Unitas and Lenny Moore and Raymond Berry is so cool.
Yeah. What's it called? Fuck. I don't know, dude. Belichick just has that personality. He never showed it.
He never wanted to show it.
He never showed it at all. Besides that one clip from, was it Patriots Hard Knocks, where Randy Moss is like,
yes,
you know,
that was his football life.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. And he got Belichick to come to the Halloween party. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And now he's dating a 24-year-old. Which just makes him honestly even cooler. I'm not gonna lie. Like Bill Belichick, dude. Bill Belichick Riz is insane. I don't understand how that really happens, you know?
Me neither.
But I guess.
As a society, we forgot about that way too quickly that happened.
Yeah, and it's real. Like, that's real news. It's not bullshit. He's still got a lot of energy, though.
Yeah.
He does.
Well, that's for sure.
It's just
that
really interesting. What do you think that girl's parents thinks? Like, I bet her dad, if he's a football guy, like your daughter brings home an NFL coach. Cool. But it's Bill Belichick.
It's Bill Belichick. Can you imagine?
I don't know what I'd say, dude. I'd just be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'd ask him a lot of questions. A lot. Yeah. Like a lot of them football related, but then also at the same time, what the fuck are you doing, man? just like what's going on?
I saw this stuff here, and this is interesting. This offseason, the most bet against teams this offseason.
Yeah.
Number 5 were the Bucks. Number 4, the Steelers.
Yep.
3, the Bills.
Yep.
Number 2, the Ravens. Number 1, the Cowboys.
Wow.
The most bet on teams.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, the Detroit Lions. Number 4, the LA Rams. Number 3, the Seattle Seahawks. Number 1, the Carolina Panthers. Number 2, the Chicago Bears.
What the fuck? How are the Panthers the most bet on?
Because they're favored to lose everything.
Somebody had to place a massive bet on them to like win the
division. But because they're probably the underdogs in everything.
Oh, it's for them to lose?
No, bet on. Like they bet on them. But since they're betting on, I mean, like you probably, I don't know, took the Panthers plus 10. Type of a thing. At least that's my thought.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Or somebody just placed like a massive bet on them to like win the division.
But the Bears are number 2.
Yeah.
The Bears are the second most bet on team, and we are the number 1, and we're the number 2 most bet against team.
Yes, sir, dude.
It's that time. You see that sign right there, guys. You see what that says? That big old line right there. Right there. You see that big old line right there.
Just kidding. It's the New York Jets' time to win the Super Bowl. The Bears will be there next year. So we'll give them a year. We'll give the rest of the NFL a year. Just be like, yo, guys, catch up while you still can. And then the Bears are going to win every Super Bowl for the next 15 years. So, Josh, like even with the Ravens, enjoy the spotlight this year. Have fun with it, okay? It might get stolen like midway through the season, just being completely honest. It might. Okay. It probably will. Like there's like a 99% chance. But have fun with it. Be safe with it. Don't harm it. Just be you.
Don't harm it? What does that even mean?
Don't ruin the spotlight so that the Bears can go in there and be the shine of the NFL, okay? Also, have you seen these, before we wrap up here, have you seen these potential leaked documents about that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift is completely staged?
Yeah, and I don't believe it for a second.
Yeah, no, either do I. Low-key, dude, you never know. Imagine if it actually came out that it was.
That would be unbelievable.
That would be worse than Manti Te'o.
Yeah,
That would be like way worse.
because Manti Te'o's the one who got fucked over.
Yeah.
He's the
that's
one.
just- I felt so bad for him watching that documentary.
That documentary is incredible.
I felt so bad. And like he still gets made fun of that. Well, obviously, like crazy today. But yeah, that's gonna do it for our record predictions and hanging out, guys. But be sure to watch the Chicago Bears this weekend, watch the Baltimore Ravens, and
Be sure to keep it here though on Twitch because you're not going to get notifications. We will be live.
We will be back here on Monday, recapping the entire weekend. We'll both either be really happy or really sad. You never know.
We will
But
see
yeah.
you guys tomorrow.
Thank you guys for joining. Have fun with Joshua tomorrow. You guys will see me on Monday. The Bears.
Go Ravens.
Boom.